Alrighty, jumping into this second match here in this best of 5 between Galatasaray and BYG here. Galatasaray surprising all of us, I think, with that last game. Coming from behind after a good opening, I'd say 10 minutes for Galatasaray. Then Beyond Gaming starting to fight back, starting to actually sort of outmaneuver Galatasaray around the map here and really put a threat on it. But the early Dragon stack from Galatasaray really getting in their favor and actually netting them 2 Eternal Drakes that bridged the team fight gap between them and Beyond Gaming. And they take it. They win the fights. And here we are. Game 2, and Galatasaray look like a contender for it. So let's jump into this draft phase here. Aphelios, Draven, Irelia banned on the sign of Galatasaray. I really appreciate that, considering Doggo is very scary. And the Irelia was a problem as that game started to get going. On the other side, Kennen, Zoe, and Kiana. So 2 big bans from the previous game coming out. Balulu's Zoe was incredibly impactful in securing a lot of those Drakes for Galatasaray and really putting the pressure on Beyond Gaming. Just poking out Moan, where I didn't really feel like we saw him really get involved a lot. Liang, Husha, Doggo, and Kino, the really big players out of that last game. The Kiana ban, decent idea. Now, Galatasaray going to secure Lee Sin, Misfortune, and Twisted Fate. Lee Sin, strong pick, allows Mojito to really become a playmaker, which is, he's one of the stars on this team. Alive on the Misfortune. It's been a super contested pick, very strong, very easy to wipe the team, and Balulu able to affect the entire map. On the other side, Beyond Gaming pick up Ryze, Lucian, and Xin as we try to catch up with this draft. Mon trying to match the global. Doggo on the solution is probably going to be just as scary as you think, and the Xin super contested. Now, ban phase. The Nami denied from the Lucian. Good idea there. Camille removed, so getting rid of some top lane counters that Ling probably doesn't want to bother. The Amumu ban going to come out. I consider this a mixed result here. Don't have a lot of favoring for the Amumu at this point, but you know, I think the team still value it highly. And now what's going to be the final ban out? It's going to be the Tom Kench. So Crazy and Liang both posturing and preparing themselves to probably have a very big brawl out here topside. And topside is where a lot of things were decided in that last game. Solo kill for Crazy because Liang had a slight misstep, and then counter kills for Liang at certain points. And Mojito not really banned out here too much, just the Kiana taken away from him. So Beyond Gaming don't seem as the greatest threat. Liang is going to pick up the Jace blind, which is a very suspicious. I guess they're trying to secure Moan. They're trying to secure a support counter pick. The Gwen's up and available. Gwen's still super strong, not as broken as she was in her mobility with the skip and slash, but still quite a viable duelist. Very high sustain, very good damage. And considering that most of BYG's comp is short range, this is going to be in Crazy's favor, and I love this. I love this out of Galatasaray. They're going to steal the Leona away. It's been the most successful support in this tournament, I think. The amount of engage, the tankiness from Leona, the long range engage that doesn't require a major commitment, just front to back. This Leona is showing herself as the premier support, I believe, in this tournament. And now, what is going to be the support counter? Braum, a good standard counter from Beyond Gaming, does provide with the Unbreakable, providing that shield, Glacial Fissure for disengage, and a little bit of stand behind concussive blows proc. So a lot of good options there, and with 3 ranged characters on BYG, very good chance to get those concussive blows off and get a series of stuns onto the enemy team. So these compositions look good, look very brawly, a lot of movement out of Balulu, and major carry threats out of sort of Crazy and Alive. If Crazy can get some good needlework through, say, the entire team, we get to see some of that over in the LPL. It can be a massively shredding ability, and ability just to spread and stretch the map. On the other side, though, with the Brahmin play, very good team fighting to match the Leona. The Lucian, going to be short range, but is still a very powerful pick in this meta. And the Ryze is, frankly, on a damage level, going to really outscale the Twisted Fate here. So it's a very scary situation on that side. The scaling still feels on the side of Beyond Gaming. They are much better about picking scaling comps. It's just a question of, are they going to be better about denying dragon control, deny the dragon stacking early on? And that's going to be really where the make or break is going to be, I believe, in terms of just how this game looked in Game 1 and how Beyond Gaming are going to prioritize Game 2. Because we may very well see a speed up, an exponential speed up in the pace of this game. So far, in a lot of these best ones, it's been super standard, super straightforward. Junglers both get a crab. I think Blabbers one have been the only ones to really try to make a variation in that play. But here, all right, Kino, looking for a little bit of trouble. We're probably just going to put down a ward and back. But yeah, in this best of 5 option, there is a great option and ability to make variations in how you play and how you pick. We got to see that with the Aurelia coming in, with the Yone last game, as well as the Zoe getting some more time. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting here. Well, let's see how good Crazy is on this Gwen, actually going without the flash. So Crazy not believing he needs the flash here, just did exhaust with the skip and slash, which could come in hand to exhaust actually on the side of Galatasaray. So really looking to minimize any of the all-in ability or potential from Doggo, from Moan, from Husha, from Liang. There's a lot of ability to just jump in, get closer, lock you down, and really trade out a lot of damage here. Crazy, not doing so good here. Liang getting the upper hand of this level 1 trade. Any snowballing from any lane is going to really determine how the game plays out in a massive way. So we're going to see both junglers studying in their bottom side jungle camps. Blue buff for Husha, red buff for Mojito. And that's going to mean they're both going to end up top side, where they both may be very well prioritizing this Gwen Jace matchup. Whoever gets sort of ahead in that one, it's going to really dictate the rest of the map for the rest of the game for that side of the map, or whatever side of the map that they're on. But it could also mean that we might actually have a very interesting pathing issue, or at least maybe a fight around the scuttle. It's not been likely, it's not been often, but it could be cool. Mojito's going to be spotted here, so this will get Husha. Oh, and Husha's skipping his crabs. You're trying to actually deny that information. They probably know that Balulu put out that ward. And yeah, so I think GS are going to have to make a guessing game on where Husha is. Yeah. So Husha's actually acquired there. They're going to see that. So now Mojito's going to have to make a move, actually. He's going to go... Oh, there's going to be the invade here. And that's going to be a good ward hop away here. But Husha is actually kind of taking over. This is the pathing, really putting on a clinic. And he's going to try to start tealing these wolves away from Mojito. There's going to have to be a move away here. Liang getting the move here. And the camera's having a seizure, unfortunately. And the lag is strong here. Heavy rubber band. Liang's not going to do much with that. But this is still putting... Yeah, Beyond is actually going to be able to get... I believe he got the wolves, but they're definitely going to be able to secure this blue buff here. So, it's going to be quite the advantage over to Galatasaray here. And Beyond Gaming on multiple sides here. They take the prio. They take at least a little bit of prio they had. And they actually take it over to secure. Oh, and they're going to get the all in here. The concussive blows are going to put the stun onto Alive. And he's going to go down here. Zergsig trying to keep this going here while the teleports come here. Crazy has arrived. And I don't think Doggo's going to actually pull the side of the exhaust. Going to slow him. And that's going to be a kill onto Crazy. Go trade out there. Balulu. Gold card available. He's going to be able to stun up Moan. But the damage is going to come through here. One more auto. And that's going to be a down Zergsig. Crazy trying to kite this out here. He's going to skip his slash to the side here. And that's going to be only 2 dead for, I believe, just 1. So, yeah, a trait in the favor of Beyond Gaming here. Balulu trying to get the last poke out, but Liang going to control that one. Both, I think that was all teleports used. Mojito. And then trying to control this. So, Kino and Doggo, after getting the Skull Crab, come in here and immediately go for it. Ignite onto alive. There's not really a heal for it, so just getting the damage out early so Doggo can confirm it. Now Zergstig trying to follow us up, gonna get the Zenith's Blade, gets a stun up, and now Crazy is gonna have to overcommit here just a little bit. Moan and Liang arrive here. Now it's the running time for Balulu and company to stun onto Moan, take it through, but he's just gonna be locked in there. And there's not much else that can be done. Crazy able to get out, and now I believe we're gonna have a reset on the broadcast. There we go. Lag spike fixed. Internet in Europe is hard. And Crazy, I believe you have a problem here, my friend here. No flash available here. He's going to have to try to actually sustain the stuff here. The Hollow Mist go down here, but both of them are going to be getting inside here. Oh, going to stand strong here. There's going to be the finish off. So, kill onto Husha. That's going to be 3 kills in the favor of Beyond Gaming. And getting them on all their carries. No stolen kills by the support here. So, nice, good props there. Good discipline. And Mojito going to try to at least get a counter play here to take the Gromp. Kina's going to come over and mess with them here. So Beyond Gaming out the gate here, just not allowing for Galatasaray to really decide the moment, decide the momentum, or decide how this game is going to be played here. But GS gonna fight back here. They know that Husha was topside. He's in mid right now. He's kind of making a beeline through his jungle to it, but I don't think he's gonna be able to here in time to contest this Drake. Oh, I think they want the fight though. Over the point here, and here comes Sasha. 1,000, 1,100 left on this dragon. I don't think Mojito's going to be able to finish. He's going to have to Warhawk off away and just leave his entire bot lane to die here. Xerxes is going to go down to Doggo. And this game is starting to get out of control here. 2,000 goldie for Beyond Gaming. 2 kills, I believe, on to Doggo, and that's not what you want to see here. This Lucian getting ahead is going to be a menace. Short range or not, he's just been too powerful for too long here. Mojito greeting this out here. Husha. Oh, looking for it. Oh, and here comes the Realm Ward here. And he's going to position himself just in time here. Moan, no teleport available. And he might have actually just killed himself. Going to get the kill onto Moan. So, no overload there. And Mojito saves himself by kicking his enemy to death. Well done there. The Realm Ward was over aggressive. Oh, jeez. He's going to lose his cannon way for it, I believe. Yeah, I think he's going to at least lose those three melee minions. But the collapse from BYG is just too fast here. Balula's not even there yet. Not even level 6. And, yeah, BYG happy to take this fight. Mojito just has to leave for it. And it's going to allow Husha just to have an easy secure. So Dragon Stack begun by BYG. Oh, and there is the double tap, and Doggo puts Zergstig with the ignite from Kino. Puts Zergstig in the danger zone. Time to take a flight out there, buddy. Let's see here.
We saw like a semblance of this in the last game. Doggo and Kino were behind when they were playing into this Lucian Braum matchup, but here Doggo and Kino have just taken with these 2 picks.
I need to remember something here. Light Slinger with a Light Slinger passive. Alright, cool. So I want to remember that. Oh, Lulu. I'm going to have to flash the one out here. Beyond Gaming, massive pacing here. They have relative prio, it would seem, in most of their lanes here, but they're just choosing to make these plays. They're choosing to get out, get these objectives here. And now the bullet time's going to come across here. The Unbreakable is saving a lot of damage coming through here, but they're going to be really low here. Mojito blown up here, not able to even get any connection. Dragon Strike kick available. Needlework's going to try to poke something, but that's going to be free from BYG. Galatasaray being behind the ball here, not able to really catch up with these plays here. And Beyond Gaming, they've really just accelerated. They just keep going for these plays, like, I guess, 30 seconds too early here. The Baron captured way ahead of time. The 10-minute dragon is now gone, or the post-10-minute dragon is now gone from the best of 1 part of the play-ins. And that's a pre-10-minute Herald as well. So they are really just working hard, working fast, and they're grabbing everything. They're grabbing everything. There is a near 20 CS lead, which is way bigger than 20 CS between Husha and Mojito. Mojito going to be way too squishy and way too behind. He's going to have to land some very perfect executions on his insects and his flanks. Only like a 10 CS lead bot side, but those 2 kills are really putting Doggo ahead of Alive and way more damage. And this is looking rough here. This is looking very rough. It's going to be on Galatasaray to try to get ahead of the pacing, get ahead of the momentum that Beyond Gaming have been able to build up, so that they can actually be at the objective, or be at the next small objective, such as a dive, and counter it. They have to outplay this. They have to find an ability, an opportunity to get in and prevent the snowball from getting any further. And Gale Force and oh boy, Mojito gonna be kind of caught out here. Kino doesn't care. Kino is going to punch Mojito to death. The Q doesn't connect. Oh, that is so heartbreaking. Kino happy to just fight the enemy jungler. This is not okay here. He's a level down. He's a support Braum, but there's nothing Mojito can really do about it. There's nothing that Galatasaray could really even do about that. That was actually pretty alpha from Kino. I really respect that as a support. Understanding this is not your it's not yours, this is mine. Exhaust coming down on Liang, and this is gonna be really bad here. I don't think he's even gonna need the help here. Gold comes in. Stun up, dead, Jace. And that's the cross map we're looking for. That's the kind of proactivity that we are looking for out of this TF pick. Teleport available for everyone right now. Oh yeah, all 4 teleports are available. So if this bot lane gets any crazier, we're about to see everyone arrive on their purple towers. Realm Warp coming in here. They're gonna be able to spot that. Moen's gonna have to run away here. Mojito jumping in on him. Balula's gone gold, and he's caught in the middle of 3 here. I think it's gonna be a change of mid laners. Liang arrives, but I don't think he's gonna get much out of that. 4v4. The Eye of the Herald still available. They can go for some more here. Get some more turret plates on them. They're still posturing for this. Something's going to happen here. Something needs to happen here. I think they want to... I don't know what they want to do here. Beyond Gaming just kind of hanging out here. Galatasaray, not sure what they're wanting to do either. Moan's back up here. Teleport's going to be available. He's going to come in here. That's all they're waiting on. They want to get the 5-man strong here. Because the teleport's not on Balulu. They know they could actually secure more than this. It's going to be 2 more plates. They're going to be able to get a last-second use of that Rift Herald. And I guess that's sort of the best you can hope for. Galatasaray kind of forced to just stay there. Otherwise, Beyond Gaming were going to do a 5-man dive onto whoever was left underneath that turret. So, yeah, Beyond Gaming going to get their first turret. Going to get second Drake here. And Beyond Gaming are kind of running away with this game. They are running away with this second game here. 4K gold lead right now. But now let's look at this here. As Xerxes taking up, look for it. Brings in Mojito, but Mojito doesn't go for it. They spot Husha. The calling's going to come out here. Xerxes is going to flash away from the Glacial Fisher. They get the catch onto Moana. He's not going to be able to get much else done here. The bullet time over the wall as well here. The kill unfortunately goes over to Mojito instead of like Alive. Balulu teleports in here, but teleports to the wrong surroundings, the wrong audience, and they want him dead. And yeah. Yep, it's looking a little rough there, my friend.
Just a small mistake that can cost you so much in a fight like that. Both Mawan and Balulu pushed a little bit too far, pushed a little bit too greedily with their...
So mid lane's the worst position in this game, it would seem, in these teams. Yeah, only 1 mythic on the side of Galatasaray, while there's 3 mythics on the side of Beyond Gaming. That should tell you something here. Zergstig channeling the Hex ult, decides against it, picks another direction. Balulu, gone golden. Oh, I'm not going to be able to even get the gold card out, so free exchange there. Crazy has arrived. I'm not going to be able to catch the rise. Yeah, Doggo's actually isolated, but now here comes the fight. But it's going to be underneath the tower, and BYG, Liang's going to get it. The slow's going to hit. Q does not hit out of Mojito. He's going to be able to get the finish off. Oh, Bolulu dodges the Glacial Fisher. Alive flashes over, but I don't think he's going to have many options. Oh, boy. Crazy arrives, and Beyond Gaming walk away. So that's kind of... It's kind of worth. It's much better to actually have that Jace, lose time on the map, lose CS, and lose XP. So it's a pretty worthwhile trade, I would say.
It's a huge lead.
Massive gold lead on Doggo. Doggo, the star of the PCS. The premier ADC out of that region. And he is showing why that is the case. What are we looking for here?
15 and 30 minute mark goes into that AD carry's pockets. We'll have another look at this dive because it was an attempt.
Winter's Bite. There we go. Big Shark Blast there. Trying to actually get... I don't know, get something else there. Blue, I don't know why he's really going in there. He is able to dodge it out, but that got really scary. But this calling is not going to be able to be dodged away here. Xerxes being brought down to half. That Eclipse doing a lot of work for him, but the stun's going to come out here, and here comes the bullet time. But the Unbreakable from the Braum just does so much to prevent that ultimate from getting any real value. It was a really good lineup, but he's just being countered so easily by this Braum. And that makes me debate, are we going to see a higher priority on Braum going forward here? Because this may be the answer. This may really be the answer to this meta. Braum Lucian against any combo, any sort of combo there with the Misfortune. Braum way tankier than a Mumu. Braum able to stuff any follow-up after a Leona engages, and also able to block one of the most defining ultimates in this meta so far with the Misfortune bullet time. So I'm wondering if actually, as this best of 5 keeps going, will we see Braum just actually rise in priority as a counter to the Misfortune? Because it makes good sense, and in practice right now, it is working really well here. Oh, here comes the flank, but he's going to get stunned up, and Zergstig's going to run away. No burn available. Oh, max range out of Liang's going to finish him off. And that is not enough support exchange. Kino still alive and well. And Mojito looking for this to go in, looking to try to catch something, but the calling is going to dissuade that. And that's going to be a third turret for Beyond Gaming. All the outer turrets gone. Their ability to press in to the Galatasaray jungle has now blown up by a significant margin. And we're about to actually have the third Drake showing up. So this game is still going at quite the pace here. And I think Beyond Gaming are going to go for it. It is alive and well here. And here comes Beyond Gaming moving over to take this Ocean Drake. And Galatasaray kind of late to the party. They're going to have the ward over. Misfortune still making her way from the mid lane with Balulu. Balulu just hit level 11. But I think they're going to engage early here. I think they spotted where the two carries were. Now Zergstig engaged for the other side, trying to run distraction, but he's going to die for it. And he's going to get blown up by Moan. Kino picking the wrong fight here. Unbreakable going to go up here. Alive does have the bullet time available, trying to zone out Balulu. Kiting out very, very well. But Alive's going to be probably caught out here. He's got to try to find something, but the Lucian's going to go in and just blow him up with the piercing light. And they never got the fight that they wanted here. Mojito's going to go in, but he's not going to get much else for it, and Baloo's going to get chased down here. Now, the Lucian on Doggo is showing up and is actually smacking Galatasaray all over this. 4-1-6 now on this Lucian with a 600 gold bounty. That is, this man's nearly worth 1,000 gold. This man is nearly a turret. And he hurts like a turret. So Galatasaray aware where they need to be, but maybe a little slow on the setup, a little slow in getting there. And then the fight just ends up getting so split in so many different directions. It just doesn't really even pan out. Zergstig engaging away, now with his ADC, trying to do some other flank option to maybe catch someone to help his team blow up. But it just does not pay off, does not pay out. No bullet time, I think, even ever came out of Alive in this fight. Solar Flare is only going to tag slightly. And then he's forced to run away here. Eclipse on here. Aftershock as well. But once the Aftershock goes away, all the extra resistances ends up feeling very, very little. And Balulu trying to get a catch on. Is going to stun up Husha. But there is the call. There is the look here. Yep, Shock Blast into follow-up from the Lucian. And that Misfortune is dead. Almost. Not enough damage. Yeah.
Jungler's mentality right there. That's every sin when they die in my solo queue games. Like, oh, but I hit the queue. It was almost a really good play. It's like, no, you dived into 4 people by yourself. I mean, maybe I can see what he's trying to do, but didn't quite work out.
Calling out again here. Doggo. Oh, he's just going to go in here. Alive doesn't have a chance here. One more auto out from Doggo, but he's going to die here. The shutdown gold going over to the Leona. Probably not the best place for it, but the kick in here, and Kino's going to die as well here. So the counterplay here from Galatasaray is massive. Moan with a clutch. Oh boy, and this is going to be the chase out here. Moan saving him and his jungler's life here, but the reactive click here from Galatasaray not to be trifled with. They know what it's like to win from coming back. It's what they did in game 1, and it's what they're going to do here now. Nonsense to your 5,000 gold lead. They're going to take their second turret of the game here, and I think they're going to push as well to get a lot of damage onto this tier 2. Lucian, or the Lee Sin, stealing a little bit of camps, getting maybe some vision over there in the jungle. So yeah, overreach from Doggo leads to a complete flop of where Galatasaray are positioned, how this game is positioned, and where the control is. Control is still in Beyond Gaming's hands, but they need to remember. They need to remember this Galatasaray team is not going to go down without a fight. If you overstep, they will punish. They've been, these guys, like, I want to harp on this. They have been scrimming like LEC teams throughout the year. They could probably contend on the LEC level. And so Doggo just going for using the Gale Force and his flash, but Alive just hangs out through it, and the stun ups from his Leona just help prevent Beyond Gaming from getting out to where it's safe. A fantastic realm warp from Moan to save him and his jungler. But that was a little much there, out of PCS and out of Doggo. Gonna need you to temper that one a little better. Alright, so Jace with the Eclipse and the Manamune. Gora Drinker Sterix actually finished on this 5-0-6 Husha. He is doing quite well, I would say. Mojito staying close to him though. 4-2-1. So not too great of a disparity there. Mid lane, still actually pretty even, 2-3-5, but not as much map movement as I was hoping for and expecting out of this Twisted Fate here. But Lulu feels a little invisible in this game, actually. They've just not been able to leverage. Oh, and Zergstig once he's going to go in here, and here comes the bullet time and actually put out a lot of damage, and a huge stun off the Everfrost going across there, and they're going to get the kill onto Doggo. He is gone, but where's the extra damage for Galatasaray here? Mojito and Zergstig dead. That means there's still options here. If Crazy can get in there, he can start to drain tank and snip Beyond Gaming apart. But they're going to actually hold off here. 30 seconds till Ocean Drake is available. Doggo is going to be up here. Not going to be able to join as easily with the dragon fight. And here comes Kino as well. So Galatasaray kind of flipping the map here. This is going to be pretty contentious here. Yep, Drake's going to be spawning. Baron's available, but I don't think it's going to be a real option there for Galatasaray. They don't want to give this over. It's going to be Ocean Drake here before 25 minutes. These games have just sped up. They have just gotten so much quicker in their pacing. The Dragon just being such a clear win condition and a place where teams can really can even just come back. They do not know. They now know here. They have to actually turn on him. He's going to have to jump out or away, but the pressure coming in from the rest of Galatasaray are going to force Moan's going to have to go get some Starfruit. Now Balulu looking for a flank option here as well here. Gold card selected. Oh, and the Silver is going to actually whiff here. He's going to get the gold card onto Doggo, but the cleanse out, and he's going to blow him up. Now the rest of the fight here coming out here alive. Has not put out his bullet time yet. He's going to get jumped. Oh, Husher jumps on him, but he's going to get blown up here. Now it's just alive, and his team holding us down here. Mojito goes in here. I think he's going to die, actually. Doggo putting out massive damage. The Light Slinger passive just destroying Mojito there. Oh my gosh. This Lucian is not to be messed with. That is insane, and that is going to be a lifeline by an extra 5 minutes for Galatasaray to get some more gold in their pockets, make it so that this gold difference of 6k means less and less. Remember how it went in the last game when we start to get to 4, 5 to even 6 item completions. The gold difference doesn't matter. Some characters are not going to be getting any more powerful, and the magnitude of difference in power compared to the characters is just not going to be as much. So, oh boy, and then yeah, Moan, both him and Doggo commit on to, yeah, they commit on to Balulu. But now Crazy able to just sort of take this, take all of them on, take 3 of them on, and force them away here. Mojito going over a little bit. The Rune Prison going to secure the kill for him. The Realm Worm to get out. So clean play there by Moan and Doggo to sort of even it up and punish the aggression out of Mojito. But beyond gaming, we're still in a vision contest at the river. This game is still perceivably even, and they pass each other like ships in the night. Zergstick just keeps walking. Moan just like, wait, what was that? What? That was fantastic. Now beyond gaming, retaking vision control of this river. Ward on Lucian though. Ward there in the jungle. They're gonna see this. Realm Warp coming in here to play defensive, but they're kind of looking for a Balulu with gold card active. I don't think they're gonna be able to catch anything. Blast Cone having to secure the safety for Kino and company. Now, yep. 7,000 gold lead previously, now down to 4,000. This game is still not over. Galatasaray are here to play the long con. They are measuring themselves just right, I would say, here for a minor region team. They are challenging very well. Any sort of precedents or impressions that that anyone might have about the minor region teams, or say even I would speak more of towards the academy level teams, the EU Masters League. There's a lot of talent coming out there. There's a lot of talent coming out elsewhere. It's just got to actually be given the time with the right format here. And they're gonna be going in here, waiting for that shield to go down. The Impregnable needs to go down here before Eli's gonna be able to really open up here. They're gonna be able to trade off some more damage here. Bullet Time's gonna come through and just shred out. So what's the easy way to prevent an Unbreakable from ruining your Unstoppable? Wait for the Unbreakable to just time out here, and that is done here by Alive and Galatasaray here. But oh gosh, Doggo is just doing so much work there. Kills the Gwen, blows her up, and now it's just 2 Alive left on the side of Galatasaray here. And that still keeps the gold pretty even here. That's not going to be much else really done there. Teleport up from Balulu. He's going to try to clear this wave here, keep the momentum in their favor. But I think Doggo and Lee Sang are looking and thinking about a certain type of play here. Oh, Doggo wants it. Doggo's going to take this 1v1 here. Cleanse available. Oh, no stun available. And great destiny out of Balulu to save his life there. That was fantastic. That was so clutch there out of Balulu to just... The stun options aren't here. I can leave. So watch this. The flash engage over the wall from Zergstick onto Kino, forcing the Unbreakable out early here. Now it's just a matter of Alive spotting the lineup that he wants here, spotting when he's going to be able to actually get in. This is where he actually just shreds through. Moan dies. Liang gets super low here. The exhaust preventing him from getting much damage out here. And now they start to go forward here. Crazy. Gonna overstep there and then get blown up. But now we're back here. Ocean Soul once more on the deck. Can Galatasaray stop it? Can they find the engages that they're looking for? Can they get the picks that they want? And that poke from that Jace is not to be trifled with. Oh, Mojito's going to have to jump over. Glacial Fisher coming out as well. So that's 1 ult down. 2 ults down. And this Jace poke still coming through. Good immunity there by Crazy to prevent the Q. Now Beyond, posturing. Kind of looking for an early fight here. Sliver's going to come out, but the Unbreakable's already gone here. Alive, super low. He is 1 health, and he is going to get blown up there, get finished off by Moan, and that's going to be Ocean Soul. There's not much else Galatasaray can really do with that. That bullet time is their team fight winning ultimate. After that, there's not much more damage on this comp here. Crazy would have to go nuclear, and Blulu would have to do an insane amount of kiting to get enough rotations out here. So Blulu trying to get that going, trying to get that bot lane moving in their favor, try to get the pressure a little bit earlier. And Alive still dead for another 15 seconds. I think BYG are going to, yeah, they're going to roam up over. They're just going to go take this Baron. So a massive swing in effective gold value with the heals on them. And they can bait this out forever. Like, it does not matter. They can bait this Baron out forever because they can take the hits here. Oh. Cullen's gonna miss him. And there's gonna be the regen, so no Baron play here. Yep. They do not have it, but yeah. No, this is going to be actually a great turner by Mojito. I don't even think BYG Gaming are even reading this. I think they're thinking about it now here. Hush is going to actually peek over here. He's going to get the vision. It's going to be half health here, but Kino already backed. He's having to run his... He's going to have to run his happy little failure butt back here if he's going to try to provide any value. And if he's not here, the bullet time's going to go off for free here. Liang exhausted, going to have to flash away here. Not going to be able to get caught here. Kino almost here. Husha in the pit here. And I think he's going to have to either smite and win this or flash out or die. Oh, the Baron's getting so low here. It's so low. It's going to be secured by Mojito. But can they actually win the fight here? No. B1 Gaming escape out. Now, that is a great trade here. GS with a game extending objective secured here, and now they're going to be able to actually get some more of these turrets off the map here, get this gold brought closer here, and Beyond Gaming just not believing that Galatasaray are going to have the balls to really just take what you just gave them. And then they just don't, they're just not in a position here. There's nowhere for really Doggo to do here. He can do the calling over, but that's when it's gone, and Kino's not there. Alive just gets to ult for free. He's going to get the finish on the Moan, and now Hush is just basically alone in here. Doggo trying to reach over, but he's a short-range little illusion. As long as Galatasaray doesn't get too close to that wall, he can't do anything. So Beyond Gaming really just throwing their lead away there. And now Galatasaray get to get all the pressure on the map. Crazy's probably going to be able to finish off this top lane turret, and it's going to bring the game, at least on the gold side, to even. And here we go. So now, looking at this mid tier 2, super low. Just need to breathe in that general direction, sneeze if you will, and that'll actually bring everyone right into contention for gold here. It's barely a 2k gold lead here. Galatasaray still have a chance here, are still holding strong against Beyond Gaming. And honestly, they just need, yeah, there we go, just a cannon minion shot. And now, yeah, we are effectively even. It's 33 minutes into the game. Where are we at on items here? It's 4 completed items for the Lucian, and soon to be 4 completed items for the Misfortune. I think she's going for maybe a Bloodthirster or something like that. 3.5 items for Balulu. Not going to be too much damage coming out of him, but definitely a lot of global pressure here. And the wave clear. Not to mention just the reliable stuns. 3 completed items for Rise on the side of Beyond Gaming. That's going to really hurt. Like, I don't really follow any of the ideas or thoughts that Rise is not a late game carry. The mobility he provides, yes, in a utility sense, definitely very late game, but the damage he can get here with just chaining spell fluxes with overdrives is just absolutely nutty. It is actually disgusting, and sometimes feel like it should be illegal because he's basically ADCing across several people. Meanwhile, Jungler's still is sitting at like sort of 2.5 items for them. A lot of kills on him, but insane CS. Very good CS numbers here on the AD carriers, trying to keep pace with each other. Doggo a little bit ahead, and also way better potential on Doggo to actually carry this compared to Alive, and it's because Alive's ability to carry these fights is very much dependent on getting a good bullet time here. Now Baron's over. Galatasaray sort of seed control. And now looking, I believe, just for some reactive plays here. And I think we need to actually make sure we have our eye on this Gwen. Because if this Gwen gets in, if the fight comes to her, and she's allowed to just snip across several people at once, it's going to be pretty disgusting. It's going to be scary. And Crazy's only has died the least on his team so far. He's tied for deaths with Liang and Husha. He's got the items. He's not been set behind. Neither of the top laners have really been set behind in this game so far. 2 kills over in favor of Liang. But unless his poke, if his poke needs to land here, and when he goes in, it has to actually be securing kills. It has to blow someone up. He has to get onto Alive. He has to get onto Balulu. He has to be able to actually nail something if he's going to get that close. Otherwise, poke is going to be the greatest team fight value that Liang is going to provide here. Colin coming out here from Doggo, trying to actually get that up. It's going to be absorbed by a Zergstig mostly, and that's pretty good here. It's not a great amount of damage there. Kind of wish they actually had some refill pots here or something. Q connect on. Crazy has arrived as well. Oh, and that's going to be a stun up here, and there's going to be an even root here. Unbreakable is going to be down here. Now, this is a live time here. They're trying to look for him. Beyond Gaming know this. There comes the engage here, and the bullet time's going to come through. He's going to get interrupted with the Glacial Fissure, but this might be the fight over here. They're stepping forward here. Going to jump on. Big knock up, and going to be realm warped away just in time here. That's going to be a dead Zergstig, and GS might have overstepped here. That realm warp was too clutch there out of Moan to get him and Hush out of the way. The kick, the Dragon Strike from Mojito, putting them in range of actually getting interrupted, and they might have gotten wiped from there. Now this Elder Drake here, they're going back to it. This is what saved them in the first game here, but can Husha and company stop this? He's going to jump in here, but it's going to be secured by Alive here. Not much else really available, and they're going to have to get out of this, but Crazy is going nuclear, I believe, here. He's going to get huge value onto this, but I think there's going to be too much damage here. Oh, and it's actually secured. The Elder Drake secured actually by Beyond Gaming. I misread the entire situation here, and the burn's going to come over. Doggo running major pieces here. Balulu out of... Oh, he has no mana for this. The stun card absorb here. Kino's going to come over and just finish this off himself here. Teemo thumbs up for the man. He's trying to give it over to his carry, and that is a good support there. No kills taken by Kino here, and the teleport coming in from Moan. They want to finish this here. They are going to race this down here, and with an 80 carry and a very high AP mid laner, these structures are not going to last long there. Can't believe I missed that. I thought I saw that Alive actually secured the Drake. So, my mistake there. I think they did. Yeah, I did. Okay, okay, so I misread the bars on their health bars. My bad, everyone. So, Galatasaray get the Elder Drake, but do not have what it takes to actually win the rest of the fight here. Teleport coming in from Crazy. I think all he's going to be able to do is actually just try to thin the super minion wave. But Galatasaray a little too late for this and not able to really do much. Bullet Time's going to come out here, but the Unbreakable is going to stop most of it. I think they're kind of getting a little desperate here, trying to set up Crazy for it. Husha going to get caught out here. Crazy, he's going deep here. Oh, and the Realm Warp saves him again. These Realm Warps from Moan just saving his team here. Kino going to get caught out. Mojito in the middle of this here. Doggo's going to be dead here. Oh, this is going to be the Unleashed here. Oh, Galatasaray. Oh, they're going to be able to catch this. It's going to be one Baron left there on Moan. He's going to get away from it. And I don't think Husha is going to be able to run away as well here. And oh gosh, this is actually getting insane here. Moan is going to try to get here. He's going to throw an overdrive. Oh boy, I forgot even the name of that. And they're going to run through this. They're going to be able to get this top turret. Can they finish this? Death timers are super long here. 30 seconds on 3 out of 3 of the teammates here. And they're trying to get the pick onto it. Big stuns going out. Zergstig and Balulu trying to stop Moan from being able to step forward here. He's going to go golden to buy more time here. Oh, Crazy wants in on this. And he's going to go in here and snip down Moan. And there's going to be 2 games for Galatasaray. They are about to upset all expectations. And 3-0. They are 1 game away from 3-0ing the favorites out of the PCS and Beyond Gaming here, and Galatasaray about to really just upset everyone's expectation. This is actually nutty. It was no one thinking. I had slight inklings of it just from listening to I forget his name from the LJL, who had heard good things about this team, but what we are seeing out of this team on the 5-game format in these first 2 games is actually massive. It is insane how they are outplaying, out team fighting with what just feels like not just inferior comps, but they read what the counterplay is, especially with that Braum, and they just run through Beyond Gaming, and they just find these games, they find these fights, they find these overreaches, and they just shove it down. There's no safe play. There's no safe place here for Galatasaray. So this is going to be great. We will see you in the next match for Game 3.